thanks to all of our guest speakers and all of our entertainers for coming out this afternoon. So, you know, we have a problem all over the United States with bullying, and it's not getting any better. So my story involves my daughter, who was murdered because of bullying, and discrimination and violence. So she went to heaven on 26 December 2011. What happened to her? She was bullied because she was biracial. She had a physical disability, you know, cleft lip. You know what I'm talking about, with a kid grows up with that. And she had scars, and then she started hanging out with some very bad people at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Her mother was military, so we were divorced. I'm a retired veteran. So right before she got killed, I said, baby girl, are you okay with these people? Because Facebook tells you a lot about people just by some of the pictures you post. So next thing you know, on 26 December, her mother found her dead. Stabbed 100 times. But once you start going with the bad people, the games, you just can't quit. So that's some of our stories. So as we look at that, as you explore your death of a young person, or it's just not a single issue. It's a multitude of things that's happening to the little kids. And over my tenure of 2 years of being director, from testimony, studying statistical analysis, and studying these incidents, I just can't say it's one thing. It's an accumulation of things, unfortunately. But when you bury one of your friends or one of your siblings or something like that, it messes up the whole family. Can y'all still hear me? Is that better? So our organization receives about 5 inquiries a day about bullying, where either the schools are not doing something about it, and I've got a lot of my little speakers tonight that are going to come up and testify. But it's amazing. It's either physical, cyberbullying, it's all those things that Matthew's going to talk about. But there's just millions of ways for these bullies to torment your kid. And probably everybody in this audience has been bullied once in their life. And sometimes it's a long-lasting effect. So let me find my little picture. See this little guy? I'm going to push him around. I want you to take a good look at him. His mother called me the other night, about 2 weeks ago. First one I got to talking to the little guy. He wouldn't talk. He has no lip or no teeth from a palate. And his mother takes him to the state hospital and they can't fix it. So imagine having no teeth and you're 7 years old and you got a big nose and these kids are beating you up and making fun of you every day. So when I first started talking to him, he wouldn't even hardly talk. Well, we've got a couple of radio shows that we host for anti-bullying. Now he's rapping with us. And what I want everybody to do tonight is get on the YouTube and say hi to him. But how we empower this kid is we made him an anti-bullying ambassador. So when he sees these videos of Mr. Jonathan Gray back there, our football players and our advocates, that means something to him and the school kids. And Evan Oglesby's a retired football player, and in July he's going out to talk and see this kid. But imagine getting beat down every day, and then I got somebody great to say hello to him. It's pretty cool. So this is just one child that we help, and I help thousands. Like Cassie, she's going to get up here. She's going to tell you her story and what we're trying to do with her. She's a hero. But like I said, with Rashod, you know, he's got to do the pay me back. My granddaughter was mauled by a pit bull about 3 weeks ago. Didn't die. She has hundreds of scars. So Rashod's going to be her protector when he gets older. Because when she starts school, they're going to call her Scarface and all these things. My little granddaughter didn't deserve that. She was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. So I won't show you pictures of that, but I want you to take a look at Rashod, and tonight on the video, just say hi to him. And overnight, I've seen this kid transform. They're going to continue to bully him, but can we empower him the right way? So as we look at Rashod and all these other kids, can we help them? And just like Cassie and Lisa's going to come up and testify, this is happening every day. But as you look at, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, what everybody that came out tonight. And every year we keep growing and growing. But some of the things that we're getting ready to grow on 12 June, Evan Oglesby's a retired football player. Mr. Gray knows him really well. And we're starting a program at the YMCA for the military at Fort Hood. And what we're doing is Evan's got a workout foundation, and we got the anti-bullying organization. So we're going to come in, and all these little kids that are heavy, their issue is diabetes and things of this nature. So we're seeing these kids with juvenile diabetes all over the United States. So our goal is you've got to run, you've got to jump, you've got to do this, you've got to do this, and if you're called bullying, when Evan comes back and I come back, you don't get to play with us. You've got to sit over there and watch. So it's a rewards program. But everybody that was up here last year, Katie Callahan is our Olympic athlete. She's a paralyzed veteran, Paralympic. She's got the America's records for the disc. So she's going to come up there and check on them. So during the summer, we're going to go 4 times to check on these kids. And we're going to start this all over the country to empower these kids, to show them that you need to eat right. And the problem is when mom's got $20, where does she go? At McDonald's drive. You're trying to feed those kids, and that's a tough thing. So that's some of the things we're doing. Another guy that are we going to get to play him his video? Well, anybody that knows him, we're getting ready to put him on tour. And if you guys know anything about rapping, just go type in Busy Bone. When you get home, you go, oh, that guy. Well, we're getting ready to put them on a tour in October, right, over on Seattle in California. So they're going to go to a lot of different schools. And just like Miss Liz and Sider, how many kids have you played with this year? Over 100,000?
By the end of this month, it'll be about
100,000. She goes to schools and saying, Mr. Paul, how many kids have you played with? Do you even know? Yeah, that's cool. So as we're growing, Bully Bear we have one in Austin, we have a Bully Bear in Dallas, we have one in Houston, we have one in Midland, Texas, we have a Bully Bear in Los Angeles, Seattle, and we just moved one out to Washington, D.C. with Fuego Bates, one of my radio guys. But tonight, it's all about how many kids we're seeing. That's important. You know, we've seen 190,000 kids since last year in our different venues with the YMCAs and all the Boys and Girls Club. And most of the time our programs are free because there's not a lot of money out there. But besides that, I want to dedicate this evening to Jasmine Sanchez, a little girl that jumped out in front of the train the other night on the 25th of April, right here in Austin. And she put a video out. You need to go up on my face page and listen to it. She was asking for help, and everybody turned their head again. And she, at the age of 13, walked in front of the train. Right? And see, it didn't even make the big news, did it? Because it's just so rampant out there. 4,600 kids commit suicide in America. I don't even know what it's like in the UK and these other countries. So every day we walk out here, we appreciate y'all's help. God bless you.